Hey guys, what is up? This is Andrew C. and my daily countdown until the big day. Today is T-minus 16 days until the wedding. Wow. I mean, it's just the time is going by way too fast, and I think we are getting a little, I guess, overwhelmed with all the stuff that has to be done, because there is a lot of stuff, and it just seems like every little thing just piles on, and every little thing costs money, and every little thing becomes annoying and just a huge hassle. I think that's my my general feeling is this is a big dang hassle. Oh man. I can kind of understand why people just run off and elope, but I think at this stage of the game I'm in a little too deep to select that option. But yeah, things for planning a big event like a wedding, I don't know. I'm really glad it's just a once in a lifetime kind of thing. And yeah, just kind of like, okay, do it right, do it once, and get it done. That is the thought that's going through my head right now. And even though things annoy me and people really annoy me, for a project like a wedding, you have to just deal with it, and a lot of times just hold your nose to the stink of the whatever task that needs to be done and just do it. And maybe it's like weightlifting or any kind of training where you go through the pain of the training and it makes you stronger in the end. I don't know. I know for bodybuilding that's how it works. You grunt through the pain and you get your reward a few weeks later as you progress and see results. But I don't know. Our relationships in dealing with people like weightlifting, where the more you do it, the stronger you get, or does it, the more you do it, the more it drives you crazy and annoys the hell out of you, and you have nothing to show for it? That's one of the little philosophical thoughts that go through my head. Yeah. Dealing with people at times is no fun at all. So, trying not to let the stress overwhelm us, Elle and I are still trying to do a little bit at a time and figuring when we can get stuff done, get a lot of stuff done in a short amount of time, because usually there's just too many distractions during the week between work and transportation issues and other day-to-day stuff that intrudes on wedding planning. So this weekend I think we're going to try to really pound out some of the wedding tasks. There's still the same old stuff that we're working on, the program, the logistics, how we're going to set up the reception. Now we're having to deal with how to set up the receiving line, because the church is not big enough to handle, well, not the church, the vestibule is not big enough to handle about 200 people, 200 plus people piled up, lined up inside there, getting ready, going to do through to the receiving line. So the wedding coordinator suggested that we do it outdoors, have the receiving line go outdoors. So that's probably what we're going to do. But now I'm worried about the weather. It's being in Seattle with this umbrella summer that we're having. This is a really unusual summer. It's like spring for the whole summer without the sun. And actually in spring we have more sun. And so yeah, I'm just worried about the weather, how it's going to be in 16 days. Oh my gosh, 16 days to go. Yeah. Oh, and other news, we got more wedding presents. Awesome. So one of my exciting present for me is a nice well, it's definitely an upgrade. It's a very nice espresso maker, coffee maker. So I had this really old coffee maker. I think my mom got it at a garage sale or something, and then somehow I inherited it. It's right over here. I have it in the box to get rid of, to get out of the house. You guys don't want to see the old coffee maker. Anyway, so the new coffee maker is pretty slick. It's got one of those reservoirs on the back, so you can put the water in there, so I don't have to fill up the water every time I go to make a cup of coffee. And yeah, it's new and hopefully it'll last for a few years. And other gifts we got were some dishes. I'm not really excited about dishes. I could eat off of a foil tray every day and I wouldn't care. So yeah, so we got some dishes. Elle likes the square design dishes that are white in the bone china. So we got some dishes from Crate and Barrel today, so that's cool. Okay, so I see that makes me smile is the gifts we get and seeing how generous our friends and family are. I guess that's one redeeming quality of having to deal with all this wedding stuff. And I'm a little jealous of those other grooms who all they have to do is show up on the day and everything's all taken care of, because I am definitely not one of those guys. I am up to my eyeballs with like wedding planning stuff. So for you guys who got your wife and all you had to do was show up at the ceremony, you guys are really, really, really lucky. But being the supportive guy that I am and wanting to help out, I got myself involved. So there was a need and I filled it, and I am filling it. So who knows, maybe I can consult in the future about what to do for your wedding and how to plan it out and all that stuff. So yesterday while I was working out, I was checking out my workout room and trying to figure out, okay, how am I gonna get all my camera equipment and like the green screen into that workout room. It's gonna be interesting, but I think I can make it work. I just have to get the green screen, the camera setup, the computer setup, the power connections. I have a few lights that need to go in there, but yeah. I just hope I'm able to produce my regular video with all the wedding stuff happening and all the out-of-town guests with us. That's gonna be interesting also. Okay, you guys, if you've watched all the way to the end here, thank you very much for listening to my rambling once again. I don't know how many of these videos I've done. Oh, probably it's 14 or 15 now. Yeah, this is the halfway point from the 30 days start date. Is tomorrow the halfway point? Anyways, so I know when I get to the halfway point, the light at the end of the tunnel is nearing. It could be the light, it could be a cliff, it could be a dark abyss. Being optimistic, it's the light. Alright, you guys, thanks as always for watching my videos. Take it easy out there.